We are going to be adding a fraction to a decimal. Let us begin. 5/8 plus 0,625. The first thing I need to do is convert this decimal into a fraction. So I put down my 5/8, and I'm going to place a 625 over 1000 because there are 3 decimal places after the comma. Right, that equals 5 over 8. Now I know that this can be reduced. 125 can go into 625 5 times, and into 1000 8 times. So we have 5/8 plus 5/8. They've both got the same denominator, so 5 plus 5 equals 10, which we place over the 8. This improper fraction I need to convert into a mixed number. 8 can go into 10 once, and leaves us with a remainder of 2 over 8. 2 over 8 can be reduced further, so this will equal 1. 2 can go into itself once, and into 8 4 times. This gives us the answer 1 1/4. We are going to be adding a decimal to a fraction. Let us begin. 3,75 plus 1/6. The first thing I need to do is convert this decimal into a fraction. I keep the whole number 3, and I place the 75 over 100. Because there are 2 digits after the comma, I add that to the 6th. Right. I can see that 75 over 100 will reduce further, so we keep our 3. 25 can go into 75 3 times, and into 100 4 times. Add that to our 6th. Right. Now we are ready to add the fractions. We need to find the lowest common denominator. We have to look at 4 and 6. I know from experience that this will be 12, but if you want to use the working out box on the right, you may. The greatest common factor that can go into 4 and 6 is 2. 2 can go into 4 twice, and into 6 3 times. Now, 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 3 equals 12. So 12 is our common denominator. We keep our whole number 3. 4 can go into 12 3 times, and 3 times 3 equals 9. 6 can go into 12 twice, and 2 times 1 equals 2. All we need to do is add the 9 and 2. So this stays 3, and 9 plus 2 equals 11, which we place over the common denominator 12, and this gives us the answer 3 11/12. We are going to be subtracting a fraction from a decimal. Let us begin. 2,6 minus 5 over 8. The first thing I need to do is convert this decimal into a fraction. We keep our whole number 2, and the 6 I will place over 10 because there's only 1 digit after the comma. We subtract the 5/8. Right. I can see that 6 over 10 can reduce further. So 2 can go into 6 3 times, and into 10 5 times. We subtract the 5/8. Right, now I can deal with the fractions. 3 over 5 and 5 over 8. I need to find what the lowest common denominator between 5 and 8 is, so I can see which one is bigger. We keep our 2. Looking at 5 and 8, I can use my working out box. 1 can go into 5, and 8 goes into 5 5 times, and into 8 8 times. And 1 times 5 times 8 equals 40. So this will be our common denominator. 5 can go into 40 8 times, and 8 times 3 is 24. Let's see what this 5/8 is. 8 can go into 45 times, and 5 times 5 is 25. I can see that the second fraction is just slightly larger than this fraction, so I'm going to have to borrow 1 from my whole number 2 in order to make this fraction bigger so that I can easily subtract this fraction. So the 2 becomes 1, and I add 40 to the 24 to give me 64 over 40, and I subtract the 25. Right, we keep our 1 there. 64 minus 25. This is quite a difficult sum to do. I can just pretend that they are above one another like a vertical subtraction. So 4 minus 5, I have to borrow 1 from the 6, it becomes 14 minus 5, which is 9. And 5 minus 2 is 3, which gives me 39 over 40. This gives us the answer 1 and 39 over 40. Multiplying a fraction by a decimal. Let us begin. 1 3/5 multiplied by 1,625. The first thing I need to do is convert this decimal into a fraction. So I put down my 1 3/5. I multiply it, I keep the 1 whole number, and I place the 625 over 1000. Right. This remains 1 3/5. I multiply it by 1, and 125 can go into 625 5 times, and into 1000 8 times. That gives me 1 5/8. Now, I need to convert these mixed numbers into improper fractions, and then multiply. So 1 times 5 is 5, add it to the 3, which is 8, over 5. And 1 times 8 is 8, add it to the 5 to give me 13, which I place over the 8. Now let's see if any of these can cross cancel. 8 and 8, 8 can go into itself once and into itself once, of course. 13 and 5, nothing to cross cancel there, so I keep it as 5 and 13. Now I just have to multiply across. 1 times 13 equals 13. And 5 times 1 equals 5. The last thing we have to do is convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. 5 can go into 13 twice, and it leaves me a remainder of 3, which I place over the 5. This gives us the answer 2 3/5. We are going to be dividing a mixed number by a decimal. Let us begin. 1 7/8 divided by 0,25. First thing I need to do is convert this decimal into a fraction. So I say 1 7/8 divided by 25 over 100. Keep my 1 7/8, and I reduce this. 25 can go into itself once, into 100 4 times. Now, what I can do is convert this mixed number into an improper fraction. 1 times 8 is 8, and 8 plus 7 equals 15. I place that over the 8, and we are dividing by 1/4. So 15 over 8, what I do now is I invert this and multiply. So I multiply it by 4 over 1. 1 can go into itself once and into 15 times. 4 can go into itself once and into 8 twice. All I need to do is multiply across. 15 times 1 equals 15. And 2 multiplied by 1 equals 2. The last thing we need to do is convert this improper fraction into a mixed number. 2 can go into 15 7 times, and it leaves me with the remainder of 1, which I place over the 2. This gives us the answer 7 1/2.